Hello guys, my name is Samurai Ops, and today I'm going to giving you a deck profile on my macro rabbits. So yeah, let's get on with the build. Okay, for starters, we have two copies of Rescue Rabbit, of course the staple of the deck. Then for your vanillas, we have three Sabersaurs and three Kabazools. Now this is where the deck is going to get really weird. I'm running three copies of Hydrogen. Now the reason why I run Hydrogen is because that it does the same thing as Guaiba does, but the fact is though that Guaiba has higher attack only by 1 point. But I think this card is really good and it's like for like poor man's version. So yeah, then the tour guide engine, I'm gonna run two tour guides and one Night Assailant for the tour guide engine. Then next up we're gonna be running two Snowman Eater. The reason why I run Snowman Eater is because if you have those big beat stick monsters on your opponent's side of the field that you can't get over, you could just set him and then you could destroy it if he doesn't have an effect that resolves in getting destroyed by card effects. Then we have a Grand Mold for the same reason as Snowman Eater, but I like this guy so much in the deck because he can get off those beat stick monsters without having to pay any cost just going back to the hand, and I'll have a hard time for them to go back for its attributing. Alright, then next up we're gonna run one Tyranno Infinity. The reason why I run Tyranno Infinity is because if my dinosaurs are getting removed from play a lot, he gains 1,000 for each of them removed from play, so I think that's really good. And if like late game, if he has a really big beat stick monster that he has that I can't get over, and next turn I draw into him, I can destroy him and see if he doesn't have any mirror forces and stuff. Alright, so that runs with the monsters. Next for the spells, these are my version of the deck. It's not for tournaments or stuff, but it's a really fun deck and it works really good. Alright, so next I play three copies of Kabazools. The reason why I run Kabazools is because the whole point of this deck is to like control the field and get Logia as soon as possible. So this I really think that's really good. If I get like two dinosaurs, I can normal summon, activate double summon, normal summon again, then overlay for Logia. Next we got two Mystical Space Typhoon. Same reason, well, a different reason. Like if they have certain cards that they're trying to bait you out with, let's say for instance they want a Fiendish Chain or something, I could like mystical that. It's a real problem with this deck, so that's why I have this. It's really good. Then our staples, we have Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. Alright, then after that we have one Power Duality. The reason why I want Power Duality is just keep the consistency going on. I can't special summon, but if I get a rabbit, I could wait the next turn and use it, summon a rabbit and use this effect. Alright, this one we have, this is a odd card, but I really like it though. Scapegoats, because sometimes you won't be able to get any monsters in the deck because I only run 18. And the reason why I run this is because if they try, let's say for 6 Samurais, if they play 6 Samurais and they swarm the field, you can activate this. And once you activate this, you get 4 tokens. And they can destroy all the tokens, and after that, you can go and set up your plays. And then we have our Monster Reborn and a Book of Moon. And that runs for our spells. Alright, now for our traps. I like the traps, they're really good. Alright, we're running 2 copies of Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 copies of Mirror Force, the Solemn Trinity. I run Solemn Judgment because Solemn Warning, it does really good with monsters, but like it doesn't work with spells like Fiendish Chain or Dark Hole and stuff, so that's why I run Judgment. But I think Judgment is bad also because you have to pay half your life points and you could get gamed really fast. Alright, next up we have our course for any macro deck. We're running 2 copies of Macrocosmos. We're running 1 Torrential for those those big monsters you can't get over. One Wabaku if they try to Fiendish Chain your rabbit, and once they once they do that, you could just set that, and then you can mystical the Fiendish Chain, and you activate Wabaku to your next turn, and then one Magic Drain. Magic Drain is a really good card though. Like for instance, I don't run Forbidden Lance in here, but if I would be able to get a lot of cards out at one time, and they try to use like Dark Hole or Heavy Storm or Monster Reborn, I can activate this, which they have to discard a spell card negate to negate this activation of the card. So, alright, so these are the traps lineup. Alright, for our XC monsters, we have 2 copies of Lagia, 2 copies of Dolka. It's pretty self-explanatory. Then next up we have one 39 Utopia, one Steel Storm Roach, one Photon Popple Operative, one Maestroke, one Wind-Up Zenmains, one Tempo, and one Leviathan Dragon to round up the extra deck. I don't run any side decks because I don't play in tournaments and stuff, but if I would play tournaments, I would definitely run side decks. Alright, okay YouTube, so this is what I had to offer on my YouTube video, and now I'm please ask you guys to subscribe to my channel, like, favorite, and yeah, this is Samurai Ops out.